Cloud. All right, so got it started here. So yeah, I want to take this moment here to thank you, Jazmine, for joining me on this interview. For those of you that don't know who you and I are, I mean, I'm obviously a CEO of BodyFrame, and you're one of our amazing ambassadors, and we just love everything that you're doing for us. And so what I really want to do is I want to take the opportunity just to learn more about you. You know, where were you born? What city are you from? You know, tell us a little bit about your background. You know, just we'll talk about fitness and kind of where you see the industry's going. But I just wanted just to take this time to just learn more about you. And I think it'd be great to hear from you. So yeah, so let's first start out. Tell me a little bit about your background. Where are you from? Where are you born? Where do you currently reside now? And we'll start there.
All right. So I am actually from New Jersey. Northern New Jersey, so very close to New York. Grew up there, but I am now currently living in the Los Angeles area.
Los Angeles. All right. So what brought you out to LA?
Yeah. Well, I was still a kid actually when I came out to LA. So my dad's job.
Okay. So do you ever go back to New York or New Jersey at all, or you just stay in California now?
I was really good about it in the beginning, going back like almost every year. I haven't been back in a couple of years, but I'm planning on going back.
Got it. Okay. All right. So being that you were in California, is that where you started wanting to get into fitness? When did you first start to want to, get into the fitness scene? Is it when you were younger, did you play sports, or when you got older, you just kind of like, hey, I want to get into shape? You know, what attracted you to it?
Your brother, and being the little sister, I always wanted to play with him, and he was always an active one. So I've always had a little bit of a active background. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It happens.
Right. So always had kind of a active background, but it wasn't until maybe 10 years ago that I actually got into the fitness industry. My mom was diagnosed with a autoimmune disorder. And the first thing, I mean, she was taking injections, she was on a chemo, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I started going to the gym at around that time, and she just kind of tagged along. She felt better, looked better, but her doctor was like, well, your scans are coming back, like almost like you're in remission. So that kind of opened my eyes to how great the fitness industry is. So she was taking off all of her medications, and the results that she was getting of her appearance, but also loved that she no longer had to be sticking herself, every day and taking all these medications and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what you do when you just, take care of your body, you eat right, you exercise, you know, just those things that your body can do for itself when you just start to take care of itself. You age better, you look better, you feel better, and then in your mom's case, she was able to, get better, get healthier. And not only that, the benefits of, getting more in physical shape and looking better and all that stuff. So that's always good. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so about 10 years now. So when we spoke before, you said you have some competitions coming up. So have you been competing for a long time? Tell me a little bit about your competition scene and how long you've been doing that.
So I've been competing. My very first competition was in 2015. I was still in college at the time, full-time student. So after that process, after that prep, I decided to take a little bit of a break because it was a lot. Until I graduated. I took a little bit of time still, came back in November of 2018, and I placed pretty well. So that kind of relit my fire. And I now had the time, I had the money, I had I had the experience, which helped as well. So then earlier this year, I did my first competition in June 1st, actually. And from there, it's kind of just been nonstop. I've just been doing better and better. And now I'm going from the pro card.
Excellent. All right. So yes, I mean, as a competitor in fitness, obviously we talked about the reason why you wanted to get into fitness because, with your mom and then overall just became, became habit, it became like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
What overall would you say is your motivation now to like want to compete, to be in the fitness industry? Is it to, to be a sponsored athlete? Is it to just the benefit of saying, hey, I achieved these things, like I did this? I mean, what is your overall goal? Like, why do you want to compete? Because it's different for everybody.
Yeah. For me, I love the process of it. So obviously show day is, amazing and fun as it is, but the process of shaping and sculpting your body, and then throughout the entire time being able to increase your weight, increase your cardio, increase everything, and just gradually see those steps being taken to better yourself, whether it be strength-wise or endurance or anything.
Okay. So is your overall goal for yourself been to, do you want to like, I don't know, well, I guess I should ask, do you compete? Do you do figure? Do you do fitness? Do you do bikini? Do you do bodybuilding? What is your special niche that you compete in?
I'm a bikini competitor.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So is that where you want to stay in, or do you want to like branch out and get into like the physique side? I mean, I don't know if they call it physique for women, but figure.
Yeah, so for women, it's bikini, and then a little bit, bikini has the least amount of muscle, and then it goes figure, and then fitness, physique, bodybuilding.
Dang,
so
they have that many levels.
Yeah,
That's a
they
lot
do.
of it's like, I look good in bikini, or I got lots of muscle. I mean, now they got different levels to it.
Yeah. Exactly. Right now I'm focused on getting the pro card for the bikini, but the future, I'm not too sure. I have been thinking about figure. It's going to take a lot of muscle maturity, so I'd have to definitely work up to that.
Got it. Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, I see the difference. I mean, some of those physique women, I mean, they're pretty big. I'm like, dang, I wouldn't even compete against you. Oh, well, that's good. That's awesome. Okay. So you have a show coming up in 13 days. Are you competing there in California? Are you traveling for that show? Where's it going to be held at?
I do.
Is it local?
So this will be my first show that I'm traveling to, actually. It is going to be in Miami.
Miami, nice. I have a special place in my heart for Miami.
Yeah.
My family and I are actually relocating there next June, so we will be packing up and moving out there. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So just I don't know, everything about it. They got a booming tech scene. Beautiful people, lots to do. It's awesome. So I think it's a good place for BodyFrame.
Yeah, I've heard only great things about Miami.
Absolutely.
This will be my first time actually being there, but also competing.
Well, that's great. I mean, then you get to go out to the beach now, take all your photo shoots. You're in top shape. You get, put your bikini to work and look good. And are you still there, Jazmine? Did I lose you? Jazmine? Jazmine, you there? Jazmine?
Yes, the connection is a little off.
Little iffy. Do you have Wi-Fi there? Because what I could do is that in this recording, I can edit this out, so don't worry. Not a problem. I can cut it out. Do they have Wi-Fi there?
Yes, I'm on the Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't see the video. I can hear you from the phone. Are you able to huh? Is it able to, are you trying to reconnect? Jazmine?
Yes.
Is it, are you able to reconnect?
I'm trying to rejoin right now.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, not to worry. I'll just cut this section out. It's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate when that happens when the Wi-Fi goes out on you. Did it connect?
It says waiting. I just retried.
Let's see.
But it says the Wi-Fi connection is strong, so I don't know what's going on.
Did you, so it's not letting you join?
It's just the dial is up. Here we go.
There we go. I thought I saw it move.
Can you see me? Do you have
I don't see
visual?
you. I just see me. Yeah, I don't see you. Oh. Jazmine, you there? Did I lose you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you though.
Okay. Let's see.
See, it looks like it's going to do it. There you
All
are.
right. Got it.
Back.
All right. Sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. Okay. So I'm just gonna think about what we were talking about. Oh yeah. So you're going to be in Miami. You're competing,
Yes.
and so is this a national qualifying show? I mean, what and then what? Um, I'm not. What is the? I don't know how you call it. Like they have like NPC. They have like WBFF. They have what are you competing in here in Miami? You there, Jazmine? Jazmine? Yeah, you're frozen now. Jazmine?
Okay, so
Okay.
the show is a national level show. So cards,
Uh-huh.
the IFBB.
I'm getting the Are you there? Don't move. Stay still.
I know, I came closer to the floor, so I think we're good.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Did you get the last part?
I'm, you're going like really slow, like that.
It sounds like you're in slow motion.
Yeah, yeah. Huh, shoot. I want to finish our interview here, but I don't know if the Wi-Fi is going to cooperate with us. Oh, I lost you. There you are. Are you at the gym right now?
I am, yeah.
Oh, did I catch you between your workout?
I was getting here early knowing that they had Wi-Fi and whatnot, so
Oh, okay, okay.
my fault.
No,
But,
well, you know what? We have a good signal right now. So you're competing for the WBFF. You said it in Miami coming up here?
it
No.
is the NPC.
Oh, NPC.
And yes, so the top two winners will get their pro cards and join the IFBB.
Oh, okay. So you're pretty excited about that?
I am really excited about it.
How's your prep coming? How you feeling?
So this will be my second national level show.
Uh-huh.
It's going a lot better than my first national level.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling a lot better. I've definitely put on muscle, so I'm happy with that.
Good, good. How overall, like your mind, you know, how are you hanging in there? You know, because sometimes when you're depleted, you kind of get you know, you just forget things and you forget just the whole like, God, I just need to eat some food, and you know, or like I'm working out 2 times a day. So how is that going for you?
So it's going pretty well, actually. I haven't really hit that point yet.
Good,
I know I will hit that point eventually, but for now, I'm still going strong.
Excellent. All right. So when you are getting ready for your show, I mean, what is your personal approach? Are you the type of person that's like the more traditional, like very strict, like I gotta, you know, I have to have like you're like the type of like asparagus, tilapia, water type of person, or do you like the macro, like if it's your macros type of prep? What is your approach when coming to get ready for your shows and overall dieting?
So I am a little bit more lax, more macro based in the beginning of my prep. This prep was about a 16-week prep.
Mm-hmm.
So from 16 weeks out to about 8 weeks out, the first 8 weeks, I guess, of the prep, I was a little bit more lax. And then as the show gets as we near the show, I definitely get more strict. I have a coach that writes out my plan and I will follow it to a T. And right now it's been mostly tilapia, lots of asparagus, rice, yams. Yeah.
How does so with that being a coach and being that you know you're ambassador of BodyFrame, I mean, what was his overall feedback on saying, hey, how this could help me with my clients? You know, how did that conversation go, knowing that this app is coming out?
So he was actually pretty excited about it. He thought it was a pretty genius way of tracking. I mean, from his side of it being a coach as well, tracking workouts and meals and knowing when and what days his clients would be doing what. So from his point of view, he was he was pretty excited about the app launch.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, it's good to hear because I mean, we have all kinds of different, profiles and fitness individuals from different walks. People are doing like contest prep, people are coaches, people, are doing like their what is it? Like the figure, like you have to keep them on their posing and all stuff. And then bodybuilders, power lifters. So everyone, BodyFrame could really, fits into all of those. So it's good to hear that, on your side of, the coach is something that you can use well. And I think that's fantastic. So I guess one of my questions for you, being that you're in the fitness space, I mean, where do you see like the fitness industry going? Like, how's it been, being a competitor? I mean, with social media and all the Instagram and people have to post everything. I mean, do you think that's made a huge difference? Do you think people are, has the competition gotten more stricter? Do you think, what are you seeing from a competitor side for the fitness space?
So it's actually kind of funny. The Super Bowl of bodybuilding is the Olympia, which just happened in September. And seeing the winners of that, I mean, they are in amazing condition and whatnot. But going back to the very first bikini winner, Bikini Miss Olympia, Figure Miss Olympia, it's definitely changed. So now the bikini standards look almost like the figure standards were when they first started. So it's definitely, the pool of competitors has definitely gotten bigger. So they're looking for that top athlete, but there is definitely a fine line between divisions. As far as social media, in the beginning, I feel like there were more people that were in the bodybuilding world. And because of social media, it kind of dwindled a bit because you no longer had to be an active competitor or a professional to be popular on social media. But I kind of see that shift coming back again, where people are coming back to the bodybuilding industry, just because I feel like it's something that challenges someone for a certain amount of time, a good amount of time. So a typical contest prep would be about 16 weeks. And that's, a good portion of a third of the year that, someone is diligent and working hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, being that, cause like with BodyFrame, we do a lot of stuff on social media. We do a lot of stuff on Instagram, particularly. So when you go to the feed or your discovery, I mean, we see like everybody, like all kinds of different walks of fitness. And so I didn't know if there was like cause some people, they're just starting their fitness journey and some people have been doing it a long time. And it's kind of interesting to see that, I guess everyone is a competitor in its space, but it's good to know that like, to follow the people or to find the people that like, look, this is like what I do. This is my life. Like I've committed years to get to this and I take it really serious, as opposed to some, they just want to get like the likes and the follows and they post, but it's just for that. But it's good to hear that, it's taken a transition back to like as a sport, as an athlete. And I think that's cool because, I've heard it before and I do agree, like, I don't want to just say bodybuilding in general, but like fitness is probably like one of the most competitive sports because it's like day in, day out. You can't just go to practice, and then you show up and granted they're athletes too, but I mean, it's like 24 hours a day, you know what I mean? And then you got to show up and you're just like ridiculed on the smallest things. And like, sometimes I see these competitors side by side and I can't tell the difference. Like there's like, this guy won, that guy did. It's like, they both look amazing. How do you pick? So it's definitely a tough sport to be in, and I know that being committed to it and working hard. I mean, I think that the best athletes will shine for sure. So saying let's move forward 2 weeks from now. You get your pro card. You start competing next for the IFBB. Is that the next goal? Did you get that question? Jazmine? Did I lose you?
We were doing so well.
So my question was that, okay, let's say let's fast forward 2 weeks. You get your pro card. What's next?
So I will definitely be taking a break for a little bit just to mentally get myself ready. And then I want to definitely hop into another show, my pro debut, and then just go from there.
Excellent. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And so take a little time off, promote the BodyFrame app, get it out there.
Yep, absolutely.
That's awesome. So, being that, when you're in the fitness space and, I'm sure a lot of your friends, they compete. I mean, you just kind of run in the same circles. So what has been their overall feedback when you share the BodyFrame app with them? What have their thoughts been? I mean, overall, general consensus of the concept.
So,
you there?
this is the first app that is actually, meals and workouts together. And we've been using, a couple different apps to track meals and just to get macros off meals and to track, and then another app or another website or something else that will give us our workouts or, so having everything all in one app is kind of mind blowing that it's taken this long for there to be something
right. So obvious, but not there.
Exactly. So,
yeah. And that's important because we recently just did a poll on Instagram and we had asked, do you use pen and paper or do you use a mobile app for your training, your workouts? And every single person says pen and paper. And at first glance, I was like, well, why aren't they using an app? And I'm like, maybe because there is not an app. so BodyFrame's at a good place. We address that need, and I think that's really cool. So I think we're right on line, and we're really excited, and definitely excited to have you on board. And we just love working with you and everything that you do. I think you're fantastic, and
thank you.
Best of luck in your show coming up. I know these next two weeks, crunch time and your water loading, and then depleting your water, and then you're going to be like exhausted, and then all that good stuff. But it sounds like you have a great team behind you, and you're working hard, and we wish you all the best. And
thank you.
Competition shows, and make sure you tag us so we just go, yay, there's Jazmine, look how good she looks.
I definitely will. Thank you so much.
You're awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jazmine. I won't keep you more. It's been fantastic spending time with you here. I knew that Wi-Fi wasn't cooperating with us, but I think we got some good time here, and it's just nice to have a sit-down conversation with you, and it's been great. So best of luck to you in your competition. Go there, frame it up. That's what we say when we go to the gym. Now you're gonna frame it up, so go frame it up. Go frame it up, work out, and so best of luck, and we look forward to seeing your show results.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jazmine. Have a fantastic day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.